Hey guys, it's Awesomemoose, and this video I defeated a few more bosses and found some new areas, and that's about it. Enjoy! So we started off back at Queen Station, and we made our way up into the Forgotten Crossroads yet again, made our way across this gap, made our way up these spikes again, and back to the Brooding Moloch, which we planned on fighting again. So after dashing over him and having a few close calls, we do eventually end up defeating him, which wasn't that difficult, and we get another Mask Shard. We're still on 1 health, but we make it out. And then we are able to open the stone temple, and we see that there's a confessor there. We make our way to the crystallized mound, and we make our way up these platforms. Previously we had freed a worm here by going up and to the right, but now we go up and to the left. And that takes us to the spot where we need to be. We go down, we free the snail shaman, and that gives us the Descending Dark spell, which is an upgraded form of the Desolate Dive. And then we make our way down, talk to the warrior spirit again. We know we can face him, so we choose to. And we start the fight. And he has basically only this one attack where he just throws his blades down at you. But they're pretty easy to dodge with dashing and all that, and it's pretty easy to attack from a distance with the Vengeful Spirit. We do end up dying on this first one, and we end up all the way back at Queen Station. So we do have to take the Stag Beetle all the way back. We take him... I think we take him to... We take him to Dirtmouth, I think. Because that's the closest. And then we make our way back after a little while, and we start fighting him again. This time I think we get a little bit farther, but we just keep attacking him with Vengeful Spirit, and keep dodging his swords, sometimes getting hit. But at this point he stages up, and now he has 4 swords that he can throw at us, which gets a little hectic for us in this first fight. So we do end up starting to lose quite a bit of our health quite quickly, and we die again. So we continue. This time we had saved a spot in the Crystal Mound, so now we make our way out, and we make our way over and back up this area, because there's actually a bench in the resting grounds at the Stag Station. So we end up going to the Stag Station and resting here, just in case we die again, so that we're a lot closer. And then we fight him again, and keep casting our spells. We get hit by a sword a couple of times, and we make it to stage 2 on this one. And we're able to still hit him with our spell. Sometimes it's barely, sometimes his hitbox is a little high with these 4 swords. But we just keep hitting him and using our spell, and eventually we do end up killing him. Or defeating him, because he does reappear. But yeah, we got 100 essence from defeating him, and we get a Hollowness seal from the Seer who wanted us to use that. So turn in those Hollowness seals for some money, use that money and buy a fragment of the Soul Vessel. And basically what this lets us do is we can hold more soul. We'll be able to restore 4 masks on a full soul instead of 3. So now we start depositing the rest of our money into the bank so that we don't lose it. And now we have 1,000 in the bank, which is pretty good. We make our way down into the Ancient Basin area, and we need to lure these enemies over to the ground again and defeat them. And we make our way across the parkour, we defeat these enemies, and we make our way down. We are told that we should equip the whatever the Defender charm is, the Defender's Crest, instead of our compass. So we have that. And then we go down into the sub area, which is next to the tram station. And we have to defeat these, like, miniature versions of the brooding Moloch, is what I like to think of them as. So after we do that, we make our way down, and we find a pale ore at the end of this passageway. And then, knowing that we needed that for a nail upgrade, we go to the nailsmith yet again with 800 geo and the pale ore, and get the upgrade. So now we have the channeled nail, which will be useful because it deals more damage. And we make our way over to the broken vessel, who we were told to fight by one of our chatters. So I would like to thank them. Thank you, Jesse Lee, for helping me to get to this point, and to know that I have to fight this guy for progression. At this point, I do end up dying, but I just keep casting spells and attacking when he's not. And he does summon these orange ghosts, which are killed by our aura from the Defender's Charm. We died again, so we have to restart yet again. Make our way over. And then there's this really annoying attack with where he just sends all of these up into the air. We do die again here to his melee. And then we keep fighting him, and he keeps dashing at us, we keep avoiding it. We use our Descending Dark, which is a good way to get some damage on him when he's doing his ground spells. And we do it one more time right here, and then we heal up, use our Vengeful Spirit. Now we're on 1 health, which is pretty bad, but we just keep dodging. And now he does this attack, and we die after using a Descending Dark, but we had actually ended up defeating him with that Descending Dark as we died, which is kind of cool. So we make our way across, and we find this fountain area, which gives us the Monarch Wings, which this allows us to double jump. So making use of the double jump, we can make our way up this area, we make our way down this, and then we can dash across and free this worm, which does summon one of the ghosts, but it's not one of the orange ghosts, but it's not that hard to defeat him. Make our way back to Crystal Peak, where we had seen a few areas where we needed the Monarch Wings, one of them being here, right where Cornifer was. So we defeat this bug and we get the King's Idol. And then, now we're at the top, we make our way across, keep making our way across, we jump over this miner to avoid fighting him, and we make our way up to this area with these bugs that have a laser attack, similar to the laser attack of the Crystal Guardian. We make our way over, and keep fighting these guys, which they're not that hard to defeat once you encounter them, as long as you just dodge their attack, because when you attack them, they reset on the charge of their attack in the direction. Not that difficult. And then there's the Luma Flies, which we've already encountered. And we just keep making our way up. So now we're at this level, and we just keep hitting them. We have to dash across this gap. And then we make our way up, we have to dash again. And now we're at the top, which is Hellenist's Crown. We move along to the end, and check our map, which isn't updated quite yet because we need to sit our bench first. Make our way to the end, and we discover something, and it's another pale ore. Will come in useful later. Then we attack this essence tree, and we collect all of the essence that had been scattered, bringing us up to 147. We were at 127, and that scattered 20 essence. Then we make our way up to this area, and we accidentally happen into another boss arena, which is the next stage of the Crystal Guardian. So, even though we do try to fight him, we still just ultimately end up dying. which is okay because we were going to end stream soon anyways. But we make our way back up to where we were. We rest on the bench first, just in case we die again. And make our way up. And luckily, we're able to, once we're up here, we're able to just briefly jump inside the gated area. And that lets our soul follow us out. And then we can safely reclaim our soul without triggering the boss. So then we just make our way back down to the bench, save, and that's it. Alright, that's gonna do it for this video. Just a reminder, this is streamed live from my Twitch. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. Peace out.